Hey y'all, welcome back. We've got 3 WNBA games for July 29th, and I've got picks for each spread, total, moneyline, and 2 player props per matchup. Make sure you like, subscribe, and always drop a comment. Let's get into it. Golden State Valkyries versus Atlanta Dream Team comparison. The Golden State Valkyries are 11-13 and struggling to find consistency. They just took a 31-point loss to Connecticut and are dealing with key injuries. Kayla Thornton is still out, and Monique Billings is questionable heading into tonight. Their offense leans heavily on Tiffany Hayes and Veronica Burton, but without interior strength, they continue to get out-muscled. The Atlanta Dream come in at 15-10 with 2 straight wins. They've averaged over 90 points across those last 2 games, led by Alicia Gray, Brianna Jones, and the resurgence of Brittany Griner. Even with Ryan Howard out, their backcourt and frontcourt rotations are deeper and more consistent. Spread: Atlanta Dream minus 7.5. We're taking Atlanta with the spread. Golden State is banged up, coming off a blowout, and still doesn't have their key starters fully active. Atlanta has better pace, chemistry, and momentum. They should win by double digits. Total, over 155.5. Despite the Valkyries' recent struggles, both teams can score in streaks. Atlanta has cleared 86 points in 4 of their last 5 games. If Golden State puts up even 70 to 75, this game should push past the 155.5 line comfortably. Moneyline, Atlanta Dream minus 360. This one leans heavily in favor of Atlanta. Even without Howard, they're the more balanced and healthier squad. Golden State simply doesn't have the firepower to keep up for 4 quarters. Player prop suggestions: Brittany Griner, over 7.5 points. Griner has scored 9 or more in 4 of her last 5 games, including 22 points in her last outing against Minnesota. She's finding rhythm, getting solid post touches, and drawing fouls that turn into easy points. We're confidently taking the over on her 7.5 points. Jordan Canada, over 9.5 points. Canada has scored 12 or more in 4 of her last 5 games, including 18 against Minnesota and 14 against Phoenix. With Howard sidelined, she's taking more shots and playing extended minutes. Her current pace makes this over one of the safer picks tonight. Chicago Sky versus Washington Mystics team comparison. The Chicago Sky are 7-18 and stuck in a 5-game losing streak. They've been outscored badly in recent games, allowing nearly 90 points per game while scoring under 80. Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso continue to dominate the boards, but turnovers and poor shooting have cost them close games. The Washington Mystics at 12-13 are hovering around .500, but have shown strong home performances. Led by Brittany Sykes and Sonia Citron, they've posted solid offensive and rebounding numbers. Their defense is allowing just over 80 points per game, and they've held multiple opponents under 75 recently. Spread: Washington Mystics minus 7.5. We're going with Washington to cover. Chicago is winless in their last 5, and with uncertainty around Reese, Van Lith, and Onyenwere, their lineup could be weak again. The Mystics are healthier and more organized. This feels like a spot they should dominate. Total: over 157.5. Chicago's games often hit the 160 plus range thanks to poor defense and high turnover rates. Washington has also scored over 80 in 3 of their last 5. If both teams hit their average pace, this should clear the total with room to spare. Moneyline, Washington Mystics minus 300. Even if it stays close early, Washington's depth and ball control should take over late. The Sky are reeling, and the Mystics should come away with the win at home. Player prop suggestions: Sonia Citron, over 9.5 points. Citron has scored double figures in 4 of her last 5 games, including a 17-point performance against Seattle. She's shooting efficiently and playing heavy minutes. This 9.5 line feels like one of the safest overs on the board tonight. Camila Cardoso, over 6.5 rebounds. Cardoso has 10 or more rebounds in 4 straight games, including back-to-back double-doubles. Even if Angel Reese suits up, Cardoso is still a force on the boards and should clear this number easily. Las Vegas Aces versus Los Angeles Sparks team comparison. The Las Vegas Aces are 13-13 and coming off a dominant 106-point win against Dallas. AJ Wilson is putting up MVP level numbers, and Jackie Young continues to shine alongside Chelsea Gray, but inconsistency has haunted this squad. They've lost 3 of their last 5 and allowed 109 and 80 in back-to-back losses earlier this week. The Los Angeles Sparks, now 11-14, are riding high on a 5-game winning streak. Their offense is clicking, and they've scored over 90 in 4 straight games. De'Arica Hamby and Ricky Jackson have become a dangerous duo, and with Brink returning to rotation, they have added size and rim presence again. Spread: Los Angeles Sparks plus 2.5. We're going with the Sparks to cover and possibly win outright. They've been one of the hottest teams in the league, while the Aces have struggled on the road and against teams with size and pace. The return of Brink plus the recent surge from Rikia and Hamby gives LA a strong edge. Total: over 167.5, both teams can put up points. The Aces average over 81 per game, and the Sparks are scoring 85 per game. With fast tempo and efficient offenses, this matchup has all the makings of a high-scoring battle. Moneyline Los Angeles Sparks. We're calling the upset. LA is on a roll, and they've proven they can win tough games, including a thriller against New York. Take the Sparks for value. They've got the momentum, health, and hunger. Player prop suggestions: De'Arica Hamby over 15.5 points. Hamby has gone over this line in 4 of her last 5 games, including 17 against New York and 24 at Washington. She's the emotional leader and main scoring option in the post. This is a solid overpick with high confidence. Rikia Jackson over 9.5 points. Rikia has cleared this number in 4 of her last 5, dropping 24 points against New York and 22 against Washington. She's finding great rhythm, getting plenty of touches, and should continue to be aggressive against the Aces interior. That's all for today's picks. Appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. All promo links and my Cash App are in the description. Good luck with your plays. See you in the next one.